Hi everybody, it's Marcy and I'm here to work a little bit more on my country store journal. Today I am working on my top tug with insert, for which I need to have stenciling. So I have my Tim Holtz Flourish stencil. That's my go-to stencil. And it needs to have metal. So I've got some little eyelets here to use. And it needs a game piece, and I've got this bingo card. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece of craft stock down. I think I'll cut it to 5 inches. By 5 inches. And now I'm going to cut it from corner to corner. Okay. So, okay, and I've got my Martha Stewart lace punch. Okay, so with this one, it would go like that. I probably will actually do another one as well. How am I missing that? Oh, like that. Okay, but let's do one. So I'm going to pick a spot. And punch this all along the edge. Gotta turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not real proficient at using these, but I got it. Cut that off in a minute. Okay. Let's go the other direction. I get all excited every time I get a decent punch on that thing because, like I said, I'm not real proficient at using it, and it's not perfect on that other edge. Take a look at that and see. Okay. Trim that. Trim that. Actually, I think I'll just take that off just to clean it up a little bit. All right, not perfect, but it will do. Okay. So that obviously is going to be my top tuck, but now what I want to do on the reverse side, I want to measure out where I'm going to put my eyelets. So now my eyelets will be relatively lined up. Probably still not perfectly lined up, but okay. And this is again, this is the back, so I'm not concerned about the fact that there are marks on it. So get that as centered as I can and punch. Get my crosshairs centered as I can. Punch. And again over here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and put my eyelets in. And ideally, I would like to actually put the eyelet to the page. But I don't even have my papers selected yet. I've got several pulled out that I think I will want to use, but I'm not ready to commit to that, so when it actually is time to go in my journal, I will just glue it in. Okay. So there's that. And I should have stenciled before I did that, but that's okay. That is okay. Just gonna put our stencil down. Didn't with the crocodile. Got some vintage photo and a little bit of barn red. I don't know, the vintage photo may not show up on this real well, but again, I'm just trying to give a little, yeah, it shows up all right. I'm not trying to make it profound, I'm just trying to give it a little texture. And I'm putting a little red in with it because my journal does have a fair amount of red. All right, I can live with that. And while I've got the stenciling out on my bingo card, I want to do a little bit, just sort of randomly. Again, just giving a little texture and added color to my bingo card. And you'll notice all of the elements that I am making for this journal, I am keeping as simplistic as I can. Okay. just because I want the vintage rustic country store feel. Okay, I'm going to stitch around that. All right, let's move that. I need to square that up. And I've got a couple of vellum stickers. If I can get them peeled off their backing. There we go. That's a good little birdie. All right. Alright, I've got my little bird there. I'm going to grab one of my pins. I've got a Faber-Castell pip pin. And let's be sure. Yeah. And I'm going to very gently draw the branch out a little bit. All right. Now the bird doesn't look like it's sitting on air. Looks more like a phone line than a branch, but that's okay. Okay. Now, just ink around the edge a little bit. More of an outline than a distressing. Okay, now give me just a second. I'm going to sew around my bingo card and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I went ahead and added a couple of extra little branches to my branch so that it looks a little more like a tree branch. And I'm going to go around my bingo card real quick. So we got our house power washed, which I always enjoy doing. Try to do it once a year. Always amazes me how much shinier the siding looks. And it's not really shiny, but it's amazing how much crud accumulates over the course of a year. Okay. And then here I have some little wildflowers that I'm going to put on the bingo card again if I can get the backing off. Isn't it fun sitting there watching? And then a friend of ours is going back to work this week, and she needed a couple of face masks to be able to go back to work. I didn't ask her why she wasn't already wearing a face mask, but so I made a couple of face masks for her. Okay. Get that squished down really well, just to give the bingo card a little bit of decoration. And that's it. That's my top tuck with insert. Very simple, but I like it. I like the simple, and I think that'll work great in my journal. So that is all I have for right now. Be safe, stay healthy, happy crafting, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.